Tom here, g'day champions, how's it going? And welcome back to this week's vendor reset, the greatest on the interweb. It's February 25th and today's vendor video will cover my top picks, hot ticket, interesting items, and must-buy gear for the week. Today marks the launch of Year 6 Season 3 and the link for the full patch notes will be in the description below. Remember to show your support if you enjoy or find this video helpful. A simple like is all that it takes, and if you haven't yet, make sure that you subscribe. Righto champions, without any further delay, let's get stuck in and check out these vendors. Kicking things off this week, we're going to start at the countdown vendor where we have the stage left, and we also have the battery pack backpack. Both of these items will be available from tomorrow at your Cassie Mendoza vendor. And the third item up for grabs this week is the Ferocious Calm chest piece. I believe this is a DZ exclusive, so if you still need it, pick it up. It's got decent weapon damage, crit hit damage, and swap that headshot to crit hit chance. Not a bad one, I just prefer other chest talents. If any of these items tickle your pickle, remember they are available here all week long for 75 countdown credits each. Ducking on over to the Haven to see the lads, and first up we're going to see what Marco has up to offer. We've got a D50 pistol if you need it for crafting your Liberty, but unfortunately that looks like that's about it. Popping in next door to see our old mate Roy, and first up he's got a FAMAS, but the attribute and the talent combo aren't great, skip it. Quickly browsing through the other items. Palisade chest, I mean a lot of people pick this up and deconstruct it for those materials. The heralding knees I guess aren't too terrible, but that's it. At our White House vendor this week, the named item is the Kingbreaker. You just roll on DTOC onto this and max out those attributes. The other weapons here, pretty average looking stuff, and the gear pieces, quite underwhelming. We're going to move on. Inside at our clan vendor this week, the named item is the Calibre, and this one already has DTOC, so just max out those attributes. For the gear set items, we have Umbra gloves with weapon damage and crit damage, Ortiz mask with skill tier and health, and a breaking point chest piece with weapon damage and explosive resistance. Quickly going to glance at the rest of the items here. Nothing interesting and there's nothing really maxed out, so we're going to move on. Hopping on over to the theater settlement, and goddamn, guess what? Another Calibre, but this one's way worse. We've also got a Thorn shotgun, and for the other items here, pretty underwhelming looking stuff. On to the next one. At the castle, we have the Commando as the named item, no thank you. Other guns, pretty average. We've got our first new item here, the Shiny Monkey Mask. This is the brand new brand set that comes to the game. Technically, this has 57% as the repair skills for the 3-piece bonus, because skill efficiency is a 1-for-1 stat of everything skill related. And the Golan holster, no thanks. On to the next one. At the campus, we have the new reliable LMG. The other guns are pretty terrible. The Bellstone mask here is not bad. Armor, skill damage, status effect, maybe for some sort of a hybrid, but that's about it. Righto champions, it's now time for our Dark Zone vendors, and we're going to start at DZ West, where we have another Calibre. No thank you. As I always say, if it's at a Dark Zone vendor and you're gonna buy it, it's gotta be pretty goddamn good. And unfortunately, these items, they all miss the mark for me. So I'm gonna move on. Shooting on down to DZ South, and we have another Ferocious Calm. What a waste. The other items aren't looking much better. Habsburg backpacks, not too bad. Decent armor and crit hit chance with Ad Rush. And the Yell chest piece here is pretty solid. Armor, hazard protection, and headshot. You could go a ton of different talents on this, glass cannon, unbreakable. I really do feel like this is worth the 101 DZ credits. And the last stop this week is going to be at DZ East, where we have the pinprick. The other weapons here are terrible, and the gear pieces, unfortunately, they're nothing special. Not a great start to the new season, not a great week at the vendors. So that's going to wrap it up for this week's Reset Champions. If you're interested in the daily targeted loot, it's on your screen now. Remember that we will be going live on Twitch tomorrow, and we're going to be doing all the new season farming, checking out new gear, new loot, the works. The direct link to the Twitch channel is in the description below, so click it and come follow us. Thanks to everyone for tuning in, and make sure that you show your support by smashing the like button on this video, and if you haven't yet, please subscribe. Everyone's support is always greatly appreciated. Remember to stay frosty, keep looting, keep shooting, and giving them hell. I hope to catch you all in the next one. I'm Plum out.